Okay, so the project of the day is I'm going to get 2 new azalea plants because I've been doing really successful in these azalea plants. And they're producing really nice flowers. There's the pink rose bush, which is also doing really well all of a sudden. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the day off by digging up 2 more places, digging up here and probably here, to get 2 new azalea bushes. Space them out here, and that'll be, take it to the corner. I've been spaced out. I can probably do maybe 3. I'm thinking about it. Geez, going to be kind of stretching it, but I can probably do at least 2. So I'm going to dig two holes here and get 2 new azalea bushes. So we're going to get the shovel out and get to work. The project of the day is to dig up at least 2 new azalea bushes, possibly 3. 2 would probably be better. So I'm going to do 2. I don't think I really need 3. So let's get to work and start digging. Let me get my shovel. Okay, so I got the shovel, the garden hoe, and the metal rake. And so we're going to dig up enough places, space, dig up all this section up. And then as I just dug up, we're going to go to Lowe's and get soils and the plants. And we're going to go some azaleas. So let's start digging up now. Okay, so I initially dug up, loosened up the soil here. So I'm going to continue shoveling and disrupting the soil, getting rid of the grass that's on it. And then we'll prepare the soil for plants. I tell you, I'm already breathing heavy from this. It's not easy to do this, especially the sun blowing on you. Should have probably done it maybe an hour earlier, an hour and a half earlier. So I'm going to continue digging, getting rid of the grass, the top soil, and put more soil down after we get this all dug up. I got mostly loosened. So let's continue. Okay, so I finished the hardest part by raking up all the dirt. And there's a grub right now. Remove him before he digs back into the dirt. So dig up all the grass, put it over here. I can still use some of that soil. So what I'm now do, I'm gonna rake this up, get it all nice and even and aerated, and clean it up. Alright, so the toughest part is done. You see some of the black soil from when I planted those plants, which is good soil. So let's dig all this stuff up, get it nice and level, and then we'll go to Lowe's and get those plants, the azaleas, pink or purple, whatever they have there. I'm going to even this up right now and get it nice and aerated. Make it look nice and pretty. Difficult to do with one hand while I'm holding the other one with the camera. So you know exactly what I'm doing. So let's continue flattening this out and getting rid of all this grass that's cut up. Whew, it's getting tiring though. But the hard part's done. Got all the grass off. Okay, so I got it all nicely raked. So now I'm going to go to Lowe's and get some garden soil and the azalea plants and start the planting. So let's go. I am hot and sweaty doing this, but it's fun. Okay, so now at Lowe's, get the plants. Well, we're going this way, Pops. So we're going to go inside the Lowe's and get the azalea and garden soils. I always have Gypsy go inside, outside of the garden area, because she has a habit of peeing in the garden section. So So we get her to go first. Okay, come on, let's go. There she goes. Of course, Max likes going with Lowe's because he gets pup snacks. That's what he's looking for, pup snacks. So whenever I shop at Lowe's, I always try to find the open bag stuff because you get a discount with this topsoil bag. I'm going to use some more garden soil bags though, but that's just filler for the bottom, and so I can, or the top, and then I'll find some bags that are broken and I get discount on it. There's a broken bag here, Miracle Grow, so there'll be a discount on that. So it's fun to find some open bags. Up see another dog over there. They want to go see. So I'm trying to find, there's a black cow open bag thing. I can get that. Continue my open bag search. You see that dog over there and they want to go play with them. Come on. You can't play with that dog. Try to find some more stuff that's open. I found that what's found so far. Okay, so these are the azaleas I got. Max is of course looking for a pup snack. And got all these bags, all open bags. Okay, so we got all the stuff at Lowe's that I need. Got the 2 plants, black cow, composted manure, and this hummus, 2 bags of mulch, Miracle Grow, this flower and vegetable garden soil, mulch, and a bag of topsoil. Got everything, all the bags are half price because they were open, and I didn't see any product loss, so which is a good deal. So, leaving Lowe's, headed on home, start putting these plants in. So let's go. Lowe's. Okay, so I got the stuff home. So now I'm going to take it to the work area and we're going to start planting the 2 azaleas. Okay, so now I got everything over here. So I'm going to fill in this hole, this section, using the topsoil first. And then I want to put the hummus, wherever that hummus is, somewhere over here. I think that, that's the hummus. And the composted manure. And then the more expensive stuff will go on top, like the garden soil and the manure. And then the mulch. So we're going to put these 2 pots in, 2 azaleas in, a white one and a purple one, I believe. Whew. And it's getting hot now, it's almost noon. So let's get to work. And I can use also this, like I said, I can use some of this excess soil once I break off the grass from it, and I can use that and spread it out into the yard as well. So any loose holes. Okay, so let's put some soil down, starting with the topsoil. And all the stuff here I got, including the plants, because I had all open bags, like the open bag discount. So got it at a pretty good price, and then military discount as well. So we got it for all this stuff for about $50 for 2 nice plants, which normally cost about $17 each. So that's where most of the money went. We're gonna have a nice little garden area here. That's the goal. So I got the first bag of topsoil and the first bag of composted organic hummus into the hole. So we're gonna rake it up, get it all nice and even in this area. And I'm gonna a lot easier doing using 2 hands, but that's right. So I'm gonna spread all this out, try to make it even as possible, and then I'm gonna put the composted manure down bag next. I'm gonna save the more expensive stuff, which will go on top, which will include the garden soil and the cow manure, the black cow. Spread it all nice and even. Like I said, I can use some of this soil that I used. I dug up as well. I can put that, I'm going to separate the grass from it, and I can use that as well. Okay, so I got the topsoil and the composted organic hummus spread out and even, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this dirt here and try to use some of that to put on top of this and mix it in and And then we'll use the natural soils that'll come from the dirt as it is. And then we'll continue with the project. Okay, so what I attempted to do, I attempted to use all the soil as much as I could by hand. I dug up on the sides and pushed all that other soil I dug up from the grass and put it into this section. So I used as much natural soils as possible. And I hopefully didn't bring any grass seeds with it. Sure there's going to be some, but it's going to eventually require weeding anyway. So I'm going to rake this up and get it nice and level again, and then we'll do the other soils. Okay, so I got it nicely flattened out again. Now I'm going to put the compost and manure and spread that around next. And get ready to dig. Okay, so I put down also this compost and manure and the flower and vegetable garden soil on it. So it looks like nice and black, rich soils, and very fertile soil, hopefully. And we still got this all-purpose miracle grow and the cow manure, and reserve that for digging the plant, the hole for the azaleas, which are right here. All right, so I'm going to rake this up, make it even. Okay, so we got it nice and level with these 4 bags of things, and also use some of the soil that I dug up. And I still got the garden soil and the cow manure to do. So now I'm going to start digging some holes and get ready to plant the plants. Right, so let's get to work on digging holes. Okay, so that's where I'm going to plant them. Dig holes and look pretty level. So it's about 3 to 4 feet between each plant. So that'll be good. So we'll start digging holes for the plants. Okay, so got the hole dug. I put this azalea in there. That's the azalea fashion number 3. I'm gonna put that in now. Okay, so the first azalea is now in the hole. So we're gonna fill it in with this dirt here. Okay, so we'll get this planted. This is the fashion azalea. That's the flowers it's supposed to look like. Got the hole filled in. And we'll do the next one, and then we're going to put the garden soil down. Try to loosen this all up. That'll be perfectly nice. We're going to dig the hole for the white azalea right here. For the white azalea. This is the tag. Delaware Valley White Azalea. Delaware Valley, that's basically where I grew up at. Bloom season is spring. Okay, so let's dig the hole. So the hole is dug for the Delaware Valley White Azalea. So I'm going to now put that azalea into that hole and fill it in. Okay, so we got the Delaware Valley White Azalea now planted in this hole, and so we're going to level this off and then put the garden soil down in the cow manure and then the mulch, and we'll be done. It's almost done. Whew. What the plant looks, the flowers look like right now. Looking pretty neat. I got 2 pots. We'll grow other stuff in the spring. Those peach seeds that I have. This is good news for that too. Okay, so I did some more spreading and evening it out. And so now we're going to do the garden soil and then the manure and then the mulch. That'll be done. Okay, so got the miracle garden soil for in-ground use, feeds up to 3 months. So I'm going to spread this out and make it even. And then we'll do the manure and then the mulch, and we'll be done. So let's rake this up and spread it out in the azalea bushes. Okay, so I got it raked up. Now for the manure. Put the manure down. Okay, so I got the black cowl down, and spread it. Of course, with black cowl you can get a cap and t-shirt offer for $17.90 by both of them. $17.90. Was it blackcowl.com? Cow stuff. My favorite t-shirt is a black cow t-shirt. Okay, so we got it spread out, raked up, and now we're going to do the mulch. Almost done. Okay, there we go. All done. Got the mulch down. I spread the mulch out by hand. Little leave here, a pool. And hopefully we won't have any problem with weeds growing in this area. They're all mulched. And so, with 2 more azaleas. I gotta clean up all this garbage. And I can have lunch. Hot work. We got it done. Okay, so I raked up all this excess. This dry grass will eventually dry up and I can cut it with the lawnmower. And, try to get even out and spread the dirt out. I dug up from the hole. And so, like I said, I'll cut all this up with the lawnmower. So now I'm going to water the plants and pick up all the trash, except for those 2 planter pots, which I'm going to use, I'm going to recycle for putting other stuff in it later on. Alright, so let's turn the water on. Let's water everything. The roses are looking awesome. I need water though. Peach Street. Pink flowering dogwood. Peach tree. We have those azaleas in the pink rose bush. And the dwarf cypress. And the lilies over there. Right, so I think I've got enough water for now. Got it nice and soaked. All this excess here. So it'll dry off and sink into the dirt. This part of the soil. And hopefully with all this mulch, says this is Scott's best mulch. Hopefully it'll prevent weeds from growing and taking over and taking up space for the 2 azalea bushes. Alright, so now I got 3, 4, 5, 6 azalea bushes, a pink rose bush, red rose, there's the yellow rose over here, and 2 more azaleas, which they haven't been growing much, if anything. I don't even know if they were azaleas. Like, they might be something else. Like different versions of azaleas. And I get the red rose, cypress over there, dwarf cypress as well. And I got this corn plant, and these side hedges as well. On the side of the house, and the peach trees. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed watching the video of the new azaleas. The peach tree a little extra water because it's not raining today. Peach tree.